Hi, my rant today is about Bank of America. And while I'm here, sitting in my kids' living room, I'm just thinking about the mortgage I made in 2008. Um, my home where I live is up in the city, and I made a mortgage through Bank of America in 2008. Maybe for a little more than I should have, because I didn't check my documentation or anything. And I just applied. My home appraised for a lot more than what I needed, so I only took what I really needed. But it was actually more than I could afford. They did what is called a no-doc loan at almost 7% interest, which was lower than what my other one was, but I guess for me maybe it wasn't a good thing. But anyway, I did get the mortgage in 2008, and my daughter came down with cancer and I had to go to Florida. So I figured while I'm down here to help me make this mortgage payment, I'll get a job to hold me over. As before, when I didn't have the money to pay the mortgage, I would take an advance on my credit card or borrowed some money on my car, borrowed from family and friends, whatever I had to do. So I worked in Florida for a while, and I called the mortgage company in March of 2009, and I told them, "Hey, Bank of America, I'm having a hard time with my mortgage payments. What about this new mortgage modification or refinance program? Can you look into that for me?" They said, "Sure, we'll help you out." Well, 6 months down the road, they finally come through and said, "We can give you a mortgage refinance. Everything's okay, even though your property has now been reappraised by us and it's worth $90,000 less than what it was last year." Can you imagine in 1 year it lost $90,000? Well, I know the economy's a little upside down, and so is my mortgage at this point, as my house didn't appraise, so now I'm really upside down on everything. They told me I needed $5,500 to make this mortgage, and I said to them, if I had $5,500, I wouldn't be here making a mortgage. I would have paid the mortgage, which is what I was doing with the money I had in the bank. But it has since ran out, and I have borrowed from Peter to pay Paul. My lines of credit on my credit cards have been cut, and I have no ways or means to make any money except to work, and I don't make enough to really cover what I need for the mortgage. So I just asked them if they could put me in one of those new programs, and of course they said I did not qualify. Well, I'd like to go home, but I can't do that right now because I have a job down here. I'm staying with my kids, and the house is sitting empty up there. So Bank of America, I just want to tell you that I hope I never hear the government giving you any money to help anybody, because you sure didn't help anybody I know. In fact, you hurt a lot more people than you helped. When they put that program out, people were supposed to be made aware of it, especially people that work for Bank of America. When you talk to Bank of America people and they don't know what's going on, that's pretty bad. It tells you not to deal with them, but I was desperate and did what I could, and at this point, I'm kind of stuck as to what I can do. So, I hope Bank of America goes down the tubes. I hope I'm here to see it. I know I only have 3 to 6 months before I am forced to let my home foreclose. I'm trying to make the payments, but I am now at wit's end. Between medical bills and other things, and all my credit cards being high, there's no way I can do it anymore. I have done about all I can afford to do. Bank of America, I just want to tell you, you stink.